Mm-hmm. Yes.
Give her some.
Kelly Margaret, give something to that.
All right.
Kelly Margaret. That is me.
Thank you for the non-copy or safe stream. This music, Do-do. Do-do-do-do. How to test this out. Hey, Kaden. Want to do something cool? Yes, I will. Kisses and love. Come here, you. Kisses and love. Kisses and love. Kisses and love. Yes. Like picking up every single little thing in the back. Which is weird because it was doing really good filtering before and now it's not. So, here you go. Hey, just troubleshooting before I just... Hey, you. Put one on me, okay? Oh. Gotta do some troubleshooting. Do 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 do. Was doing a good job and left him. Do 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 do. Wii Sports! Awesome! Do, 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 do. No more fun. All good things must come to an end. Alright. What's up? Welcome to my crazy life. You're gonna definitely see things in the background. My green screen is not working right now. I do not know why. It is absolutely tearing, and yes, welcome to the first jump stick scare. Me. Haha. Yeah, I don't know why this is happening here. It's bad. It's the camera that I'm using is actually an iPhone, where it's seeing the things in the background too well. And I could do that, or I can switch to my shitty webcam. But up in the air. Up in the air, which one I want to use. Shitty webcam, that actually does a good job. Change the range of what is considered green. know what? While we do this, you get to see me do some troubleshooting. Let me give what the people want. Give you some background music while I do some troubleshooting. OBS, no, this is actually a camo studio where I'm taking the camo studio to OBS. What the people want. I'm here for the content. I mean, I can zoom in. Wow. Actually, that's not bad. Alright, I'll do that. You get to see me real close now. You get to see the full face, Snooty getting scared. Well, I have family behind me, so I do want to hide and give them some privacy so that we don't have to worry about coming through here and there. But I'm gonna move this over here, so I'm like facing you guys. Put this over here. I do have a whole ass room, yeah. Alright, bye stream music. You're fun. Alright. Let's do this. Chapter 4. Let's do what the people want.
Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Your face is horrendous.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Thank
Good
you.
evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them are here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Right. Those gummy stacks? Nice.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
But over here, looks like a bear. Okay, Mr. Anderson.
Now, Alan,
Punch him in the face
from
now.
past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Appropriate timing for
Go
my
this
son
way,
to be
Alan.
laughing in the
I
background.
wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions
A little
are
known
just
fact
a
about me, guys.
manifestation of your
I
subconscious
actually
mind
want to be a
trying to
psychologist
protect you from
at
the
first,
true pain
before
of
I
it.
was like, yeah,
Unless
give
we
up on
fight
this
the
because I don't want to
fantasy,
deal with
it will
people.
return. I know the
And I
instinct is
did
to
like some
resist
social
when you
studies,
think about
or
it.
not
Doesn't
social
this
studies,
make
but
far more
some
sense than
studies
the
in
insane supernatural
psychology.
conspiracy you have
And the
concocted
first
in
thing
your
you do
mind?
is don't tell
You're a
someone
skeptic
it's all in your
by
mind.
nature, Alan. We both
Oh,
know this.
Hermes!
Everything can be explained logically.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Professional laugh track. Yeah, it was one of like the, hey, you know, I'm gonna help people out, talk about their feelings, stuff like that. Because like during high school, I was like the go-to person to talk to. Helped a lot of people out during high school. But then I realized it was just not my go-to for the rest of my life. I didn't pursue it. Then it was pharmacy, and then my dad talked me out of that, saying it's not. What, you want to go work at CVS? And I'm like, you know what?
Never get tired of this view. It's very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Ultra.
It seems
Like-
there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather
Lodge.
forecast.
19
Well, no
of
matter. This way. Follow me.
and memory of a dear friend. Oh, okay. So this person.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit
You mind Googling
you're
that
not
or
well?
telling me what that
It's
means?
very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the
Oh.
journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Wait.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
That's great and all, but collectibles.
Scary, scary, scary.
Barcode!
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
What?
Alan, please, this way.
I can't show you. How do I do this? How can I show you what that barcode is? I just have to take a screenshot. Yeah, you can wait as long as you want, Doctor. I'm taking. It's funny. That's really funny. How to do this? Okay, it's very simple, Link. Let's see if I can pull this off. There you go. You. No, not that. Big.com/tag. Capture 3. There you go. These barcodes are very fun. I'm really loving them. Alright, back to the game. Back to seriousness. Another one? Two in the same room? That's blasphemous.
Come, Alan, this way.
No. Collectibles.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost... Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
What a shame. That's not foreshadowing or anything. Not in bed, by the way.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, Audrey, why aren't you giving us? We're here to give you the specialized help that you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends or family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure that you do not interfere with their therapy in periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need of privacy, personal space, and especially when they're creative processes. Oops, just already bothered the other person. Be patient. Typically, are patient. Problems, they won't be solved overnight. Give your time they need, but your treatment, engagement therapy, and the flow. The flow. Work best with active engagement. Shape it up. Concerns, please take that.
My rheumatism is killing me.
Oh, Thorn.
There's a storm coming. Oh,
And a game called
what a
Nights.
storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and
Odin
Thor.
and Thor.
They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Too bad they're still.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
That wasn't heavy.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm.
Valhalla.
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things, to me, about everything.
No. Oh no. Did I lose you guys? OBS just crashed. Test. Did I lose you guys? OBS just crashed. Alright, cool.
Crazy or not, the Andersons
Alright,
made
let's
more
trust the process.
You got any booze on you?
No.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it
Baba
gives
Yaga.
you power. If you're a creator, an artist, God.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Okay.
That Bob Balder threw the app through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
I don't want to leave.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
You guys gonna keep talking?
I want to go home.
Oh. That's why it's hard. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shit.
I'm a bad dream and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
This guy was a video game developer, programmer. You missed the backstory when QR coding. And you know what? QR code was pretty good. Referred to Max Payne, so his reference to bullet time and Max Payne. Now I was thinking about which is funny. Let's make a redneck game called redneck Bayonetta, where, you know, hair, but she has a mullet instead, and then do mullet time. Like which time? Alright, so I can't. Yeah, redneck Bayonetta.
Hey,
Let's go.
Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Ooh, that sounded like I broke something. Oops. Alright. Let's progress.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult pipers' asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man! You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name! Yeah, you better hide, Birch. My wrath will break you.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore, me in the dark. I'm so alone here. Even...
Why is OBS disconnecting?
Afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. His own problem.
Why is OBS disconnecting? When
he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale.
Okay,
this is
just making sure.
property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How'd your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
So, if all the things that just happened in the previous chapters are recording in his brain and happening in his mind, Why is Nightingale going after Wake still? So it's not... Okay.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Oh.
They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be
Barry?
hard.
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm
Okay.
obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you
Yeah,
were.
Hartman has
That
been
guy's
playing me all
crazy.
along.
But he let me go.
Which,
and then I get a
it's
call
funny,
from
I asked the
Hartman,
question and then
son of
immediately
a
got
bitch,
answered.
Who tells me you're here and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, two goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
But it was...
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
But it wasn't Rose. She was controlled. Oh, gun. Transcripts.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ooh, that was not... Yep, oh, there's that shit-eating grin that was in the manuscript.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh. Interesting.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Upstairs. Buddha bear. Ow. Claire, what else?
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Darkness. I know what I have to do. But the hamster ball is annoying. Oh, come on. Ow! Give me the damn flashlight.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
You are the best, Barry.
Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Left. Dead end. Cool. Yeah. Hamster ball. No?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon.
Thank you.
It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt
Oh,
strange.
EM, the initial... No. What was the initials that were scribbled? JZ and... CW, thank you. TZ, yep. Zane and the CW. Yep, you know exactly what I was going for. Thank you. Not again!
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that...
It is a horror classic. I fell for it. See? Yeah. I knew there had to be a secret one.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Nice and calm. In the evening, then you sleep like a baby. Hurts. Okay. Ugh. Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. This is a part. Get the emotion of the sport, dog. I'm okay. I'm okay. That was very stressful. Just was a very stressful fight. Oh. Freaking dumbass birds. So annoying. Especially if you only have the flashlight. And then I'm like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go get the flare. And then immediately kill the last one bird. Yes! Me and my boomstick. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
What's wrong?
Why are you playing?
I'm playing the Alan Wake game. Remember the big darkness tornado?
But what happened to the zombie? I think it's not. No, Daddy. Daddy, why are you feeding something? Daddy, be that
Hey, Kaden. Second. Here, you want to listen? Alright. Okay.
Okay. Is that happy or something?
Yeah, you're gonna help me by
Did I say I go back on the TV, okay?
you want to watch TV? You don't want to be.
You just said.
We're jaguars. Rah, rah. Rah. Ah.
I need to get out.
Okay. Bye. Rar. Oh, I should probably turn that off. Rar. Gotta make it fun, right? Good fun. Ah.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up.
Oh no.
He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
No, not Barry. Good thing I didn't use this avatar then. I would have been dead. Like the other time. The avatar. Apparently I'm a good person picking avatars that explode. I know, not Barry. Oh no. Why is there a cliff? Where? 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 Nope, nope, nope. Overkill. No, the head, the... And the part when the gardeners are more deadly than anything else. This is a trap.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Oh, that's Barry. Okay.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
What? That was not fair.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'll be here. Just hang on, Al. I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig. There it is! Al, I found the key! Al, please.
Why do you have to cut out?
The nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Well, I thought because of the elevator
I'm crazy,
staircase.
but that's fine.
Right.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! Ow! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Yeah, you're not living through that.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen. Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't
Daddy.
scratch. There's no way you can climb down. It's like a sheer wall.
Not without a purpose.
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Woo! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm now! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Okay, let's do it.
You were fighting zombies.
Of course, you.
Oh.
What?
Magic. I fell down. Oh.
Buddy, 1 second, buddy. Ow. Ow. I'm turning that shit back on. I'm sorry. Ah.
Why is the train station?
What?
Why is the train station?
Because I'm at like a farm mining place, trying to run from big scary things.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Mom, Daddy, City's in the book.
Yeah, she's in the bed. That's all that matters. Oh, this was a sidetrack?
The church this way?
Can you please get off my arm? Thank you. Sorry, buddy. This is scary for me. And I don't have a flashlight. I don't have a weapon. And all these items are becoming possessed.
Then you have to hide. Find out under the tower, okay?
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
I'm not in the tower.
Here, you want to listen?
Can I help you?
You gonna help me?
Yeah, I will first at that. What's this? Okay, to now turn. Okay?
We have control. You gonna help me?
Yep.
Keep me calm.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer.
How's that cucumber?
His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Yeah, you have to hurry, okay?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Not even refills?
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Okay.
I have to hurry.
What? The videos are coming!
Yep, they're coming.
They should come! Oh!
I'm safe in the light, Kaden.
Daddy, you have to go!
I'm going.
Uh-oh.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
There!
Hope you guys like that 360 turn.
There we are. Uh-oh.
No. Gun? It's America. We have guns everywhere.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
He's almost there, Daddy. You have to go. The monsters are here. Let it go to. You end that, Daddy, but watch out.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Daddy, it's very,
I had
very
seen
big.
glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Yeah, insane.
Daddy,
What, buddy?
we're here now, but you see something for you?
Yeah, you see all these bear traps? We gotta avoid them, buddy. The diver. Okay. Yeah, it's Zane.
I saw no one. Look. You have to go.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horror. But Thor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and
Give it
there
to
was
mommy.
blood on their hands. They had fought shades
Go.
before.
The storm raged and the surprise walks on the clinic. Other patients know, knowing this time they won't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Thor and Odin were unafraid. Eyes glittered with guile. They knew every secret path. Blood on their hands.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Oh. Torches. Good torch look. Yeah, and Zane, the first rider, knows about the darkness. Zane's helping out. Where did you come from? Just appeared in front of me. Not night. Oh, you're distracting me. Not night, Joe. Where you go? Joe. Right? You know what? Forget this. Get together. I want to shoot you guys with one bullet. More? Okay, enough. 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 Nope. Nope. Enough. Enough. I only have 4 shots. Whiffed. I whiffed so bad. No, no. Get into the light now. Decent enough, guys. We can't get him anymore. Be a real paladin. You must not fight now. I only have 1 shot.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
The collectibles?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Okay. Nope! Again, You're just appearing and disappearing in front of me. So it was during like a little scary scene, and then from there, just take the Sour Patch Kids, okay? That's all I'm good for is Sour Patch Kids, right? You're funny, guys. It's, I mean, the ghost of my wife.
Wait, you first saw those? These are ghosts. Oh, it's all.
Let me guess. Danny, huh? The front door was locked.
Basement.
I could climb out through the broken window.
Where?
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Porta potty? Pee-pee!
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself.
Daddy,
But Barry?
have you
Barry.
what about video game?
Okay, give this to mommy. Plug it back in the dock so you can play Mario Party. Okay, cool. There is a basement. Ugh. Thought I was hearing the breathing. Scuba divers, the breathing. I just realized it. The deep breathing and then the passing of the torch is Zane and his deep breathing. Silly. Flashbangs, my beloved. Excuse me, sir. That's how you die, have your battery die on you? You, don't properly turn off your car? I'm happy to have flashbangs. Okay. No, you guys are playing the more difficulty also. Ooh, hunting rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
This camera's... So, which way now? He wants me to go that way. Okay. Christ. Oh, ow, you mother! Yeah, GT6 preparation. I'm never gonna play that game. Only reason why I won't play GTA A games is because just too big. I have no time. I barely have time for this. As you can see, I'm going overwhelmed by 8:30. No. No. Wish I would have the time. No. Too much of a massive game. I'm gonna wish everyone else to play it. Have fun. Enjoy it. About damn time. It's been like 10 years now? The trailer for it. Yeah, true. I mean, on top of that, no, the graphics for it look absolutely fantastic, and I'm excited to watch other people play it. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a fantastic game. It looks so beautiful by the trailer. Sorry, I got interrupted by the farmer-daughter conversation over there. But by far, it seems to be the most interesting game to come out. But, not for me. I don't have enough time, and with the games getting more expensive here and there, it's best for me to not spend money and then never play the game. Only...
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Okay.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Okay, let me collect myself, thank you. Alright, I also hear a... heard a breath. Here, let me help you guys out real fast. Go. Go, Kaden, go! You got this.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out.
That was awesome.
He didn't think riders were particularly
Oh no, don't give it, don't.
And a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Okay, let me collect my thoughts for a second. That was absolutely fantastic. That was great. I will have to analyze those lyrics. Thank you, Pete, for throwing those in. Oh God, it's everything. Nice. I have to read that later. That was awesome. Thank God, they provided a lot of ammo and stuff like that, and then now I have the heavy duty, so that's nice. You can't kill the metal will live on. Hell yeah. Rock on.
Hey! A plus? A plus? Oh, I know this game. Awesome.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it.
Why?
Once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Why are we still worried about the cutout?
Oh, I get bored. This is my glass box.
Knew it. Knew it. Knew it.
I'm fine.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Oh, you win!
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Oh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff! They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs,
soft embrace,
man!
somewhere
Brings
between
back memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job, what got you started? Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him?
He was, yeah.
He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
All a dream and not when we wake up. Weirdo in the diving suit.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ragnarok Core. Kill 2 cannons with a single shotgun blast. Nice. Yeah, that was definitely a line from the TV show. I heard that too. Oh, it's a fast one. It's a boss. Where are you? Bangs, I love you so much. Now you're out.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
I saw something flashing over here. Oh, I did. Hurting me. How did you get over there, Barry?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Okay.
Be careful, Al!
Why did Bobby do?
Oh, this is progression. No! No! Get off my daughter!
good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
You gonna marry my daughter now?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work
nice.
through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of nights off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, The kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods. Kidding me.
There's 65 million cows and pigs around the world.
Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Oh. Okay. Good.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Well, hello.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Oh, gods know the truth. Cool. That means they have secrets behind the building. Right? Why are you sorry? Are you beating mommy? Are you winning, son?
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Barry, get out of the way. God, I hate that. That's like the most aggravating thing. When two people want to go through the hallway at the same time. And just one person just stands there, and the other person's like...
You know, this place looks kind of lived in.
That's not the truth. I missed two main page ones.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh? Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia
Maybe
Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though
Yeah,
she's a
CW.
crazy bastard,
CW.
I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to,
I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Throw the cupboard. What?
Damn it.
What?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. Whatever power had brought me back to this night at the lake was also stopping me from leaving. I had no choice but to see it through, to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Bird Leg Cabin.
Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night.
Wait, it's not Diver's. Wait. It's not Diver's cabin anymore. It's Bird Lake. What? Baba Yaga! We... Islands Diver. Okay. Cabin's always named Bird Lake. Oh, my bad. Baba Yaga. Okay, follow that path. 2.5 hours. No. Oh, was it? I'd never noticed that before. Oops. Don't worry about a thing. Yeah, it's a talking fish.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
One dive
was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
It's my precious.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Alright. Let's listen to the lyrics.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used.
Okay, yeah.
Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of undone, still in its mystic crown. The muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will meet the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
Fantastic. Ah, man.
The poet came down to the lake to call out.
The ending of chapter 4 didn't seem that mind-blowing. We kind of knew. We kind of figured that Alan wrote his own entrance.
Lost and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, night.
Pause that for a second. Yeah, we knew that Bob got the definition of Baba Yaga. Yes, I know Baba Yaga is either John Wick or just the witch of Russian hut with chicken. Oh yeah, the wandering the Baba Yaga hut it is has 2 chicken legs and wanders along. Oh. Hey, did you just see the light bulb click where it was like, oh yeah, that makes sense why it's called Bird Cabin now, because of the fact that it's the Baba Yaga's. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. We figured out the ending didn't really surprise me because of the fact that we already knew that Alan wrote in his own answer to escape, so that's pretty good. That was pretty cool. It was cute that it made me think for a moment that the psychological dude was right, and we were having a psychotic episode. But then easily all my answers were answered right there, and especially with the fact that, oh, you had me fooled for a second. You had me fooled for a second. Which, yeah, you got me too. Hamster Ball of Death is my biggest enemy. It's still in that cabin, and I want to destroy it. That chapter 4 was a very combat intense. There's another fake out, right? Yeah. I mean, out of body experience was pretty cool also.
Previously on Alan.
Let's head to the main menu. Ooh, look at that. I like how each chapter introduces a different main screen. That's pretty cool. Combat's janky. I didn't like how I was on top of the stairs and I was trying to funnel them through the stairs, but then those 2 guys jumped on the sides and completely flanked me. I hate the gardeners. The gardeners are my killers. Oh wait, what does that lurk? He searched in vain for treasure lost, and soon the night would fall, and only his echo would well back to its call. And now you see the love set free. You need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light still raving in the night. And that's how you reshape destiny. On purpose, the guy jumping the sides. I mean, yeah, it's on purpose, but excuse me. It made me mad. That the gardeners kept killing me. So it's not like the big guys that were killing me. It's the gardeners, the fast guys, the two-shotters. The game has a 2-shot, a 3-shot, and then the heavies, which are between 4 and 6, depending on where you shoot them. As long as you hit them head, that's 4 shots. Thank God for shotguns and hunting rifles. They're very nice. The combat in the hedge maze was awesome. It got me going. Hate the ravens. I hate the birds. Oh, I hate the birds so much. They're so difficult to deal with, and it takes so long to kill them because you have to individually kill like 10 of them with your light. Unless you have a flare, which the flare was in the gazebo, which I tried to get, and then the second I got the flare, they immediately dissipated, which bothered me, but... crazy quotes of the day. Get away from my daughter. From the farmer. There's 65 million pigs and cows around the world. I love those quotes. And then the concert scene. I was enthralled with it. I apologize if I was entertaining during that. But I was in the combat, and I was really enjoying it. And it was nice to have those safe periods of just like reset everything, get everyone pushed back, start again. With the additional weapons available, and especially the heavy-duty spotlight. Tractor trailer, the haymaker machine. I saw it, I walked past it. I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind I was like, that's gonna be a boss, isn't it? And sure enough, it was. It reminded me of Cars 1, where they went into field and tipped over all the oil cows, and then from there the big red, what's his name, came out and started chasing after them. So I laughed about that a little bit. I don't understand the cutout and why it's so important. I know it's comedic value, but let the damn thing go. Surprise pressure. Yes. What a great game. I'm so surprised that this wasn't in my radar when it came out 10 years ago. I think World of Warcraft. I know it's a joke. I know. I'm just... Oh, look, I'm Alan Wake. I'm moody and grumpy all the time, and that people find that attractive. I'm not handsome. I know, it's a joke. And I'm gonna be surprised if we all, like, in the game, we all die, but the cutout's still there, just... I win. I'm just surprised I didn't know about this game 10 years ago. Came out 2012. I just came back from Florida and started my IT consultant job for New York State Department of Corrections. So... I was dirt poor, that's why. It's a joke, a good joke. Yes, it is a very good joke. I remember now, dirt poor. I was only playing WoW back then. I think that was Lich King. Yeah. I think that was Lich King. Or Cataclysm. I was more of a COD guy back then, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh man, but this game's fantastic. I can't wait to talk about it Sunday. If you're watching me and you don't know anything about it, it's the GreyBeards, where we talk about this a specific game that we're playing, like a book club, but it's for video games. And we just play random old games that we all haven't really played, and maybe one person played it, but most of the other people haven't, and we experience new video games and enjoy some of the good old classics. And like this game, Alan Wake, surprisingly we all never really played it. Fantastic game. Really surprised. This would really make me want to pick up. Find these lost gems. Yeah, definitely. It's a very good game. I maybe pick up Alan Wake 2 in the near future. give that a shot because of this game alone. It sells it real well. Alright, well, I have half an hour to take a step back, take a breather, get ready for mining. I yearn for the mines. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Not a lot of... I know. Not a lot of freak out moments. I'm thinking. More combat jump scares, yeah. But anyways, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you watching this, and thank you, and have a good night. And I will end my stream very shortly because I realize if I cut out too soon, it doesn't properly jump. Oop, combat. It doesn't properly cut off correctly at the end. So I'm gonna give what the people want. I gotta make a new screen. I'm starting to actually pay attention to this. I need to make a goodbye screen and a welcome screen. Alright, now I'm leaving. Thanks for watching.